If you scored yourself low on the next level leadership behavior of understanding the impact of your comments on the morale of the organization and making appropriate choices, then you've got an exciting opportunity. The opportunity is to start changing the culture of your organization into a more positive environment. Leaders are always on stage. The bigger the title, the more visible you are. As a leader with a title, people are watching you. They're taking their cues from you. What you say and how you say it makes a big difference because at some level, you have power over people's lives. They take that seriously. You should too. Here are 3 ways, 3 action steps that you can pursue to better understand the impact of your comments and make appropriate choices in your organization. Action step number 1 is recruit a trusted colleague to observe you in action for a day or a week or somewhere in between, and ask them to take notes. Ask them to take notes on what you're saying and how you're saying it and give you some honest, true feedback about the impact they see you making. Ask them to watch what other people are doing in response to what you say. It's almost like having a videotape. Can't really bring that into the workplace very often, so ask a colleague to serve that function for you and observe you in action. Action step number 2 is to be really intentional about visualizing the outcome you're trying to create in every conversation you have. What's the outcome I'm trying to create in this conversation, and how do I need to show up to make that outcome likely? How do I want this person to feel? What do I want them to think at the end of this conversation? What do I say, and how do I say it to make that outcome likely? And finally, action step number 3 is to recruit a colleague or your team to give you a signal about when you're doing something that's not productive. I'll give you a quick example from real life. One of my clients is a guy named Dave. Dave learned that he was saying negative things in team meetings about a project that they were working on, and the team was getting really depressed and down because of all the negative things Dave was saying. He talked with them about that. They agreed that they would give him a signal. It was actually 3 fingers going up in the air whenever Dave started to say something negative. And we all agreed that 3 fingers was better than 1 particular finger. That's beside the point. What that did for Dave was enable him to catch himself when he started to go negative, and eventually he started to offer positive comments. That made a huge difference in the morale of his team and made a huge difference in the status of the project. It went from red to green. Those are 3 action steps for better understanding the impact of your comments on the morale of the organization. For more ideas about how to do that, check out Chapter 10 of The Next Level. Pick up a big footprint view of your role, let go of a small footprint view of your role.